Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our, I think, 58th episode of our Gundabad campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. We are finally starting to see a little bit of light at the end of this tunnel. We are laying siege to what I do believe is the last settlement that belongs to the Dwarves of Ered and that one being Thorin's Halls. We have taken Perth and Lune in the last episode, and also, of course, Guzanur, Famgathol, everything belongs to us now, and Mithlond is, I still believe that it's under Ar Adonai control, so we don't need to worry about that, seeing as we're not at war with the Ar Adonai for the time being, at least, but also worth noting that I don't really know what troops the High Elves have on this western side, or if it even belongs to the High Elves, because they did get a doom stack. I do believe we got a message about that, so they might have an army moving somewhere, and they also have, of course, Kenneth Bryn left. But on the western side here, still just laying siege to Thorin's Halls, and we will try to starve them out for as long as possible so we don't really lose too many of our troops. We have two generals here, one of them being King Azog the Conqueror, and unfortunately we will only be able to attack with one general at a time. So we'll see how we're dealing with this one when the time comes. We also have one army here led by Captain Hura that's marching north, because we do have the clan lord, the faction leader of Ered outside of Famgathol. He hasn't laid siege to the settlement quite yet. Might be because their army is really, really weak, actually. Very, very weak. Only like a bunch of tier 1s. So that's interesting. I don't know how that came to be. But we could march out with this army and probably win, because we have a lot of upgraded troops and tier 2, tier 3s as well. And some artillery. So we might do that. I don't really know how I want to deal with it quite yet. You could clan lord Thrur will most likely lay siege to it, and then we'll deal with that situation as we get there. Captain Hura will also try to march around it, and if he gets there in time, he will help relieving Famgathol. And we are also sending a whole bunch of reinforcements here. We have one full stack led by Rongu, a lot of Paleruks taking the southern route, where I want him to start building some towers just for visibility. And we have another one, Mosfel, Conqueror of Khazad-dûm. This general who marched all the way down from Ost-in-Edil to get where he is today. And he's also building some towers right here, but we'll see where we want to put him, because the doom stack of Ered has already been killed. It was killed outside of Perth and Lune. So I don't think we'll need to worry too much about that. Although, we do have a script with the dwarves. I wonder if it means that if all of these are taken, the dwarves will be angry. I don't really see any other script like that, or if it's even still a part of the Divide and Conquer. Because we can get some upgrades in this region, but there's also some script that if you hold, if the dwarvish factions don't hold X amount of their ancient seats, like Erebor, Famgathol, Thorin's Hall, etc., Kirikathol, then they will be pissed. I don't know how that's going to transpire. But I don't think it's going to hurt to have a lot of armies over there anyway. Anything else? Yes, you might as well just keep... You're going to move when we end the turn. And we are also joining up a whole bunch of troops over on this side, where not a lot of archers. Do we have any archers here? We have 1, 2. There we go. No. Like so, and like so. I think that's gonna be good. A lot of Orc Avengers in this army, hot damn. Well, yes. So that's that. Another issue that we have is that we don't know where the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm are at currently. I haven't gotten a message that they have claimed a new seat since we pushed them out of Ostinadil. So they are somewhere, and when we get to it, we'll need to see how much time we want to put into chasing them down, because I don't even know where to start looking, to be honest. So we'll see. Cross that bridge once we get to it. Nothing new that's happening down here in along the Misty Mountains. Just recruiting, sending troops everywhere to the north, mostly. Kamathbrin is still in high elven control, and I will not help Angmar in taking it, because I don't want Angmar to start attacking me. So as long as they have enemies, they will focus on that instead of breaking their alliance with us. Moving to the east, we have Dorwinion, where we, of course, like I said, we took Mornedel, and now we're basically just working on holding that section, reinforcing Sant Anui, reinforcing Karvarad with as much unit as we can. Because I don't really trust Dorwinion, I will not be attacking them anymore. I will just focus on the west, basically. But I also think that, I don't know what kind of strength they have. We can open the faction ranking and see what they have. Overall ranking dipping, military ranking dipping, but still pretty, I don't know the military values, but it looks like they should have quite a lot of money, or quite a lot of military. But they are dropping. Damn, look at our production. Skyrocketing. That's a really steep angle. But yeah, I don't really know what Dorwinion has, but I don't want to push them too hard. They are still blockading a lot of my ports. But we see that they have taken Mistrand here. So my plan is to lay siege to Mistrand with Captain Lamlug. And most likely I will just hold it until they either surrender or sally out. And then I will trade that region to Mordor in exchange for military access. Not that I think that I'll need it. Just that I don't really want Mistrand. I'd much rather have military access with Mordor. It's not like we desperately need to have even more regions up here bordering Mordor. They might decide to start attacking me if so. So yes, that's that. We still have a full stack in this fort. Another one to the south of it. So I'm not really too scared of this region. We will just need to start investing as much as possible in Mornedel, in all the settlements that we have. And look at our money situation. Army upkeep is still very, very high, but we do have a lot of full stacks on the field as well. So that's worth taking into account. We are still in the green though. So I'm very happy about that. A lot of good mine settlements and things like that we've taken. So very happy. Now, that's that. Perth and Loon still needs to grow before we get anything there. I think we're pretty much done. Let's end the turn and see what the next one has in store for us. Some minor group movements that we forgot to make or that we didn't make. Because when you have a lot of troops moving around, I think it takes quite a lot of time to just move them one at a time. We might as well just let them move automatically in between the turns. Every turn that Angmar doesn't attack us is a good one. Moria's leader is dead. Okay, so the goblins of Moria are not having a good time. Roller's Pit and Karas Galadon, why not? We can afford that. Mountains Orcs scatter. Does that mean if they scatter, they shouldn't get a Doomstack? Mistrand, right. I am actually working on it, so that's great, I guess. Start building some stuff. Let's look at our recruitments. Limhir, too far south. Ilanin, that might be good to send down, actually. Although you are free upkeep here, and I don't see anyone attacking us. We can send one more of these squads into that fort, so you're free upkeep as well. What next? Karasant, that's very far east. Not very far from Ilanin at least, but we do have them there. Do we need them to help with anything? I don't necessarily think so. A lot of these troops can actually be moved back and retrained. We don't need them in Strondost. Or, yeah, we don't need them in Strondost. So move them back to retrain them in Karasant. Diplomat, do we need that? I don't think so. Then we have Sant. a lot of these eastern regions where we've trained units just to make sure that we are not completely overwhelmed or caught by surprise when Dorwinion decides to attack. Goblin-horde have a lot of Black Shield troops that we really just want to start moving west as soon as possible. So I'm going to take you and first of all just move you into that fort a little bit closer. What do we have next? We have Barqueta, also a lot of good stuff. Let's actually keep you there for now, seeing as we already have a bunch of armies on the field here in the west. It's good to at least know that we have them there. That's Goblin, that's Barqueta, Karvarad, that's East, Baridonionak, Pale Uruks. Good to have you there. We can get some Black Shield archers as well. And Ostgalon, you get a spy to help with culture. I'm actually gonna leave you there. Khazad-dûm retrained, and a whole bunch of retrained stuff. Great. Construction. Okay. Burkaupis, you got the drill square. This is so far east that I'm not even really going to worry about it. Get a Pale Uruk just because they're cool. And Goblin Town, you got the Beast Breeder. Which means that we can train some really cool stuff. Some trolls might always be a good idea. Even though it's going to be expensive. But we can start sending some of them to the Snow Orc Fort, for example, for free upkeep. And Kondovan, you got the roads. Can't really get any better roads. But we do have the culture to start with a camp guard. Slave quarters, leather worker. Something like that. Sant Anui got the practice range. And Baridonionak got the archery range. And a lot of guard barracks and camp guards. That's great that Garth Heligoth got that barrack. I will train them right away, actually. So far to the west, this is actually perfect. Guhuzanur also got the camp guard, basic stuff, and also pretty decent culture. 65 is necessary, right? And I think you'll be getting that in the next turn, so start just queuing that up for now. Beautiful. And the garrison at Thorin's Halls should start dropping quite rapidly. You, my friend, just keep moving. And I wonder where they went. Can you go out here? Don't really trust my vision right now. That's one tower. And you will just get moving. Maybe we actually could just move this entire army out and start marching them down west. Who knows these things? At least that's that. Barquet, You build a tower. Build a tower. Still also very nervous in what Ered or the clans of Enedwyth are gonna do in case they decide to attack me. We do not want to move into their territory. We are also so very low on generals out in these regions. You are on 70. Culture is a big problem here. Cultural unrest at 75. And we don't have any spies here. Do we have any spies on their way? You have 56. It is going to take a while before we actually need high culture in Oskelon. I think it's more important to send a bunch of our spies to Perth and Lune to help with the culture there. So I will send 3 of them. I think that should be like 3% or something per turn. Don't really know how that works. I just know that it helps and that it's an amazing perk. There we go. Anything else that we need to do here? I don't think so. Massing up troops everywhere without really making any good use out of them. Karvarad, can we retrain you? No, we can't. Ilanin, can't retrain them there either. I'm always very slow at getting good archery ranges. That's a thing. Well, I think we're done there. You keep sieging, end the turn. A lot of spies moving into Mornedel to help with that culture. And also, we had a general in a fort that we could have moved. But I don't really think that's super necessary right now. And the Dorwinian fleets are just absolutely killing me. Happy New Year, by the way. I'm recording this on the 3rd. So a massive happy New Year, and I hope 2024 is going to be a good one. The caverns are emptied. Okay, so the goblins of the Misty Mountains are angry. Not my problem, because I'm not at war with them. Khazad-dûm, sure, get me a brawler's pit. Rune and Dorwinion, hostility cease. That's interesting. Sant Anui, that's east. Goblin, that's good. Basically, that's it. Not a lot of recruitment. Rubad, you got a lot of Uruk garrisons. And that's basically because I want the corruption to decrease. So that's that. Anything else? Ostenadil, Fuiros. Can we get anything else good here? Not really. Would need a port. But first of all, we're gonna get a whole bunch of military buildings. Rondos, you got the practice range. Going with the guard barracks next. Mornedel got the shrine. We can go with the trading next. And we really need to get to work on the culture. Get in. Get in. And get in. And get almost in. That's gonna help tremendously. And also, I think it might be a good idea to attack this army with Zograd. Just to make sure that they don't cause more devastation. Speaking of which... Oh yeah, that's the faction leader in Mistrand. That is very, very good news. So I think what we're gonna do is see if... What happens if I want to attack you? You start moving back. But we will still attack you. Now we can't move back a second time. So I will put you right there. Then we'll put a relieve force right to his side. And then we're going to attack him later and make sure that we wipe him out. We can retrain some troops here. Cannot retrain you quite yet. Get an archery range, why not? A lot of faction announcements. Number 1 in a lot of ratings, except for finances, where we still have... Oh, how did that happen? Actually, I'm still not that disappointed at that, to be honest. Not a problem for me at all. You can stand right there. And then we're going to attempt to wipe out the Eredluin faction leader. We should have this one in the bag. I don't think they had a lot of ranged troops except for the ballista. You have anything that we can send that's fast? Don't really have a lot of wargs. 13 there, that's not gonna help. So that's gonna be another thing for us to take care of. I wonder if they're gonna let us attack them. That would be very interesting indeed. How pissed is Perth and Loon currently? 65. So they are not gonna be very happy in the next one. They might decide to revolt. Is it called revolt if they're just pissed? I don't know what's that called really. But yeah. You keep moving. Keep building towers and make sure not to walk into Enedwyth territory. And you can start walking over here. Great. You keep moving, please. So which battle should we take first? I think I will have this battle first. And quick save, just in case something bad happens. And then we are going to attack. And you will be controlled by the AI. You're just a regular general. None of you are faction heirs or anything like that. Very depleted troops as well. But we will fight the battle on the map. And hopefully not take too many casualties. But if we do, I don't think... I mean, we really shouldn't take too many casualties. I'm just gonna throw bodies at the problem, basically. Start the deployment. Ooh, do we get... No, I thought we got torches almost. We did. Yes, we did. That's beautiful. And put archers on one side. And you can be right here. Wonder if you will be able to get good shots off. We do have some shields as well. That will be a front line. You know my blueprint by now on how I place my troops. Can put cavalry on that side. Can also put some pale uruks on this side. Hello. There we go. And then you should actually also be in the front line. We'll do it like this. Good stuff. And the general behind all of that. This should be decent enough. You fire and fire at will. Start the battle. Let's see what they decide to do. Yes, they actually start moving towards us. That's great. Get the wargs up and running on the other side. Our ally can be on aggressive mode, please. And all of these troops can actually get a little bit closer. Missile cavalry should be shot down pretty easily. And now, where are you going? Moving back. Are you trying to corner camp, I wonder? Get. And like so. Group up all my troops. Are you moving? Yes, you're moving back. Great. Also, I want to try something that I saw on Issy's channel, if this works. Nope, that didn't work here. If Control and Q got a permanent flash. Doesn't look like that's the case on this one. He played on another mod, though. So maybe that's the thing. Missile cavalry is going down. Still have a lot of time left. Vineyard bowmen. Just get to shooting, I guess. We should also have at least 2 groups of generals. Winter court knights. No, we do have the high paladins. And high paladins. And they are really... They're really not deciding on what they want to do. So we might actually have to move everything up. And now our allies are joining the fray. So that's that. All of our melee troops make ready to get moving. What are you shooting at? But I think we can let our ballistas take a bit of a break now. And have all of our melee melee units run in. And then send our wargs around to harass their ballista. Hopefully that should work out just fine. We can have you stop shooting at will as well. Run, please. Come out. Where are you? There you are. Get over here. And attack the ballista crew. Look at that. So far it's doing just fine. You can attack the bowmen. You get behind the winter court knights. You can attack that. And here. Our wargs should be doing short work out of the ballista crew. There we go. You attack the winter court knights. You get over here. Where are all their troops? There we go. That's that. And then We should have them go after the Vineyard Bowmen. So far we've killed 80%, but we also need to make sure that we kill their general, of course. That's one enemy general fallen. Now we're just waiting for the other one. And the archers are broken, so we should just be able to run them down. And we will continue the battle, just because we are waiting for yet another general to die. So far we lost 8%. Maybe that's a bit more than we really should have lost, but I don't mind too much. I just had a good time. And isn't that the most important part? This campaign, all in all, has been pretty difficult. I must say, I've been over-analyzing a lot of stuff, doing a lot of time-consuming decisions that really ground us into a halt in a lot of situations. Now I'm just happy to be able to throw bodies at problems and having victories, actually, where it doesn't really matter too much how many troops I lose, because I can always replenish them quite easily. So we healed a couple of units. We lost 250, almost 237. But we did wipe out 2 generals and a little, tiny, puny little army of Dorwinian units. So, not a lot of friendly fire. Our MVP was on 45 kills, and that is the Pale Uruks. No surprises there. Our ally maxed out at 65 Black Shield Warriors. They're also pretty good to deal a lot of damage. Great stuff. Another Battle of the Winden Forest in the books. Great. But I do recall that they had one settlement a bit to the south of the Winden Forest that actually had a lot of troops. It was this settlement here. But maybe we can double click on all of these and see what the current status is. Come on. There we go. So, Burermanrikis, yeah, you can check this out. Full stack. Ostineri, full stack. Yeah. Pretty nervous about that. But you are ready to fight whatever. We can put you on this bridge. I think that would be a fun... Actually, what I'm going to do is get you half-trolls into the fort. Then I will put you on the bridge. And then I would like to send in... You can be merged up. Maybe you don't like me merging, but... In this point, I don't really... it doesn't really matter too much. I also don't like having to send them somewhere to be retrained. Easier to just merge them up and retrain, or train new ones. Now we need something more. I'm thinking we can merge up all of that. Get some archers. How many do we even have room for? 2. So you can walk back. Then you can actually stay in the army. You can get back as well. And then throw in you and you into that army. Because fighting bridge battles, it's going to be very important to just have them hold their ground, basically. You and maybe some more Black Shield archers like this. Feels like an army we can hold a bridge with. And then you can join them. Merge. Great stuff. And we could also move quite a lot. Oh, this was a battered group of troops. And we don't have the culture yet to start training anything. So, can retrain you most likely just giving you an armor upgrade, but still. Oh, damn. You can move back. And let's actually move... Let's move you and you back. Like so. And replace you with these 2. Yes. I think that's perfect. A lot better, at least. Don't know how much 49 Pale Uruks are needed, but I do like having them in the squad. Great. That's that. Still laying siege at Mistrand. I think since it's pretty important settlement, very much doubt that they will not have some very good defensive structures. If we attack... Oh, they actually will just have 2 generals. And that's high paladins, which I'm not sure how easy we would be able to kill them. You're skilled against mounts, not against armor. The thing is, we have a lot of archers and not anything that can beat down their towers. So we might very well just lose a bunch of troops to the towers. Although, what the hell? Let's just go for it. And we don't have a general either. We only have captains. And that might lead to, or that will lead to, like, morale penalties for our troops. Start the deployment. And here I'm very much hoping that their generals will just pull back to the square, leave us be, let us do our thing. And all of our infantry on the outside as well. We will have you in the very back so you don't get attacked by anything. Let's see. What do they decide to do? Looks pretty much like they're running back, doesn't it? Yes, it did. So, you get to work, you get to work, you get to work, you drop it. Oh no. They actually didn't just decide to pull back on us. Well, this is gonna hurt. But we're just gonna have to be okay with it, I guess. That's smart, of course. I would have done the same. And it's gonna cost us a lot of troops. And now they're running back. Let's see how big of a range the ballista towers have. Not that much. And then what I'm going to do after that will basically be putting my archers here on the wall just in case they start moving back. And just encircle them. Kill everything. All of you need to get up here as well. So do you. Oh. Forgot that I had even more melee troops. There we go. That's that. All of you get moving. And then put the archers up here. The Black Shield's archers should have pretty decent range. Come on. There we go. Run. Run. And Snork Scouts, we can put you up here. That will work. And you up here. I don't think they're actually going to reach anything. But it doesn't hurt to have them here. You can't blow the horn because you can already form a shield wall. Great, great stuff. Now, what I want to do here is basically create, actually, I would love it if we could see whether or not we can just have the archers shoot right in their backs. We can move all of the... I don't want the raiders at the front lines. Move up all the spears to make sure that they have the front lines. And then try to move something behind them. Just smash them from the back with the warriors, for example. Or shoot at them with the archers, etc. We have a lot of good options here. Come on. There we go. So, where are you currently? I want to try this. Okay, maybe not. Slow everything down. And spears and spears and spears and spears and spears. Put you like so. And you as well. You're effective against mounts, so this should be very interesting against the Winter Court Paladins. What do we have here? Yes. Are we really, though? You stand over there. You stand over there. Okay, here we go. And you attack them. Both of you charge in on them. Cool. This is going to be great, hopefully. Increase the speed a smidge, and now we just really want to lock in on their cavalry. Did they just spawn? Okay. They are actually pretty divided. That's great. There we go. Get into a better position. You get into a better position. And you get into a better position. There we go. And just attack everything. So far we are losing quite a bit of troops, but not as many as they are. I'm actually very much okay with it. Don't know what you are doing currently. Just want you to shoot at the cavalry, please. Yep, might not be pretty, but it is efficient. Oh no, what are you doing? Don't know why the units sometimes decide to just bug out. Move back. And now let's take all of my melee troops, save for the captain, and just charge in. That's one enemy general fallen. That's a Vine Regent. I think that should be the faction leader. Okay, I didn't tell you to run over there. Here we go. Go after the next one. Don't think that the archers did too much damage, actually. But all in all, I'm just happy that they moved away from the towers. So we didn't have to fight that. Oh, damn. Run back. Just run back. They're gonna lose a lot of troops, but that's okay. Oh, no. Okay. This is not pretty. And why did you stop running, I wonder? There we go. What do we have back here? Oh, even more warband. That's great. Welcome to the fight. When it's already over. That's the last general fallen as well. 9%. I can live with that. A lot of early tier troops that most likely took a beating, and also some mercenaries. Come on. There we go. Now it should just be one little general left. There we go. Great stuff. Lost 8%, 400. We almost lost, they almost lost as many troops as we did. And seeing as we fought General's bodyguard, I actually think that's pretty decent. Not a lot of friendly fire. Mercenaries 31, Warband 31. The Scouts 3-2. Archers 2-19-6. Yeah, everyone got, or most units got some kills. Happy for them. At least this means that Mistrand has been taken. And that is a quest or a mission finished. And I also might want to see if Mordor would like to trade this settlement in return for military access. Dorwinian's leader is dead. Let's just sack the settlement, get money out of it. Ooh, we also have some more units there. Interesting. Now, can we destroy some stuff? Make sure we get some more money out of it. Practice range can destroy that. Stables can destroy that. Okay, this might actually be a really wealthy settlement. So let's just... No. So many good trade. Okay, I'm not gonna give it to Mordor. I think Mordor has enough enemies to not want to attack me right away. Anyway, we can build another spy to help with culture and decrease the tax rate, just in case the population gets pissy with us. And we can retrain you, because we have a way station, I guess. Now, barracks, destroy. Think this should be it. We could also get a militia garrison to help with law bonuses. We already have the guild house. So yes, Regent's Armory. That's law bonus. Doesn't hurt to have it. Mission success. Snow trolls at my capital. Great. So Eminufuin got some snow trolls. Can actually get some more. Why not? Great stuff. Great stuff. That's at least one more settlement taken, and we also got a lot of visibility because we captured a lot of towers. Very happy about that. And now Mordor doesn't have to worry about that settlement anymore. That's that. Perth and Loon will hopefully start being less pissy soon. And now we have this army to take care of. First of all, I want to see if they will face me right away. Just in case, I'm actually going to take these troops out of here. Stand you right behind them. Then take this army and attack. And just like that, okay. This became weird. You still stand behind them. Quick save, because now they can't pull back anymore. There we go. You can be controlled by the AI, and let's fight Clan Lord Thrur and his pathetic excuse for an army. And that's a crash. Good thing that I did a quick save, so I will be back in just a second. And here we are again. Let's give it the other shot. Come on. You can still be controlled by the AI, and let's start the battle. It feels like every one of my later episodes have been plagued with crashes. Doesn't feel like there were that many issues in the beginning, but maybe that's because there are a lot of AI with a lot of really big armies around. Don't really know, but now at least we came this far. Let's start the deployment and start off with our artillery at the very front, of course. All of you, flame shots fired at will. Then, we do not have a lot of archers. Actually, let's clump you together a little bit more, like so. Put you on this side, and you on this side. You have quite a few spears at least, that's good. Put you behind them like so. Our Avengers is the captain's unit, I think that's pretty fitting. Put you on the left flank. We don't have any. Oh, we do have a lot of shock troops. And all of you over on this side. There we go. That works. That works. And we can group you together as well, just to make sure that I keep an eye on all of my archers. And then we can start the battle. Oh. Group everyone and try to turn us around a little bit. And they came running in. Our ally also seems to be pretty fast currently. And start slowing everything down. Can ungroup the armies. And now actually, did all of you decide to move on my ally instead? Move forward. Actually looks like that's the case, doesn't it? But our ally is also absolutely smashing them over there. Actually, not really. We lost 0 for 1, so no smashing. Now, would I want... I don't even think I'm going to use my artillery, to be honest. Or you can all reach. No, you can't really. Let's just... move you a little bit. Actually, no. Come on. Ooh, yeah. Let's just not... You don't need to be shooting anymore. All of our melee troops march up. All of our missile troops march up. Oh, damn, what are you shooting at? None of you should be shooting right now. Still, you appear to be shooting. Why? Stop. 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 Okay, here we go. All of our troops can actually start running now. I wouldn't mind that. Now, they do have a lot of pikemen. You and you. Start shooting at them. All of our archers can start shooting at the mariners. Really, mariners? I actually think no. There we go. And just run into whatever you find. This should not be too difficult at all. Of course, the general's bodyguard is always going to be a bit of a handful with the Tmunsanar nobles. And Ered Luin pikemen are always a biatch to fight. So let's get our archers up here on this hill, where you can start doing some damage. You can attack them in the back. You get over here. You run after the Dwarven Ballista. You can go after the back of these pikemen, I guess. Actually, no, go after the Tmunsanar nobles. And now everyone is engaged into some kind of combat. Great. And they are getting some really good shots off on my archers right now. But hopefully that will be taken care of by our Black Shielded warriors. Come on. Just need to knock them off of the ballista. I think it should be... We should quite quickly be done with their troops. Okay, and they're already routing. Which means that most likely we will not be able to catch up to all of them, because we don't have any cavalry. Neither does our reinforcing army. What do I need you for? We need to get all of our troops to get in behind them. It does look like we're a lot faster than their pikemen at least, so we got that going for us. Archers. You can stop shooting right now and instead focus on being... focus on surrounding all of their troops. Just to make sure that we cut off all of their routes that they can retreat from. That's that. There we go. You get over here as well. We have killed 78, and already we've killed the general as well. We just need to wrap up the last of it. You can attack the Ered Luin pikemen, and you get around here as well. 84. 84. Let's just continue and make sure that we capture as many units as possible. Now, you started coming this way. You get after them. You take them down, please. And how's it going over here? We are actually a little bit faster than the ballista crew. Not fast enough, though. That's 92, 94. And go after that unit. Not that quick. But I think this should be enough for that army being taken care of. So, we can exit the battle really quick. Yes, we lost 1/10 of our army, of our total forces. I can live with that. Quite a lot of troops, but you know, those pikemen are really scary. Not a lot of friendly fire, fortunately. And everyone except my captain got some action in our team With our reinforcing army, there were 142 on the warriors, 109, 108. They really got busy. None of my squads even got to 3 digits. Great work, reinforcing army. That's the Battle of Northern Eredluin 1. And also that should be 1 faction leader gone and 1 army gone. Great stuff all in all, actually. So that's that. 2.9. Yeah, I'll execute over you. Eredluin's leader is dead. Damn right he is. Enemy camp sacked. Now, we can move this army back into Fahamgathol. And where do I want you to go? What do we even need over here? We have 1 army down here. Maybe I should use this army to walk around this side to see if we might run into something worth fighting. So far, I don't see anything here. But if you walk on this western side, maybe we'll find some more dwarven armies to kill. Luin still kind of sad about stuff. What do I need you for? I wonder. Can keep marching down to this border just in case it changes color. Yeah. One Adonai family member here. I do not want to fight them. But I do believe that we already have trading agreements with them, don't we? Trade rights. They are very untrustworthy. Good relations, though. Good. That'll work just fine for me. I do believe that we are done with all the moves that we wanted to make this turn. And also, I think the recording has reached the full length of 1 hour. Yes, you lads, I can actually start marching with, although I don't really think you're going to reach anywhere important until the campaign is over. But for now, let's just get moving with you. Might as well have you on the way. You jump in there, you jump in, you jump in. This looks good. I can live with this. You can hide some more troops, but whatever. I mean, our economy is doing fine. So, now we will wrap this episode up. We have taken Mistrand. That was great. It's making us some more money. And also, eventually, it's going to hide some of our troops or take some of the upkeep off our hands. That's going to be great. We are also still sieging Thorin's halls. And what I think I'm going to do, if this army gets down to Thorin's halls and doesn't suffer any major defeats on its way, I think we're going to have it attack Thorin's halls from the other side. And then Gadrat will lead his army. I actually think that we might want to move some or change some of the troops from Thorin's from this army to Mazog, or some from Mazog's army to Gazrat. Would, however, be very poetic justice or poetic if Mazog is the one to take Thorin's halls. So I think what I'm gonna do is lift the siege with you, like so. Then move in with you. And then I wonder if I don't think we can change any troops, to be honest. If I move you out. No, we can't really, because you're still sieging. At least I think this army is gonna be good enough. So start the siege, and it's gonna be cool that Mazog is the one to hopefully do the last break. There we go. Maintain the siege. You join up with them again. I think this is gonna be cool. You stand there just in case they decide to sally out. Then you will help out. Great. So thank you so much for watching. If you watched it this far. Any tips or tricks, please write them down in the comments below. I'm always eager to learn more on how to efficiently play Divide and Conquer, basically how to play Total War, to be honest, because I haven't played that much before starting this this series with all the Middle-earth factions. So any tips or tricks are always very gratefully accepted. Have a great day and take care. I will see you in the next one.
The Weird Bubble.